let's go over things to do with springs. So we're going to go over some foundational stuff with the rollback bar, the arm springs, and the leg springs. So the rollback bar is great because this will help you really learn how to articulate your spine. It gives you some support and some feedback so you really get what it feels like to be why do we want to have a strong core? Because we want to have a healthy and supple spine. So the legs go against the poles and you hold onto the rollback bar a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Ideally, your legs are straight, but if you're just beginning and then you feel like your low back is stiff and hard to get it to bend one bone at a time, just bend your legs. I'm going to go ahead and straighten mine. And you just roll back. Your goal is to roll down one bone at a time. So hips and low back, waist, shoulders, head, chin to the chest, and you peel back up one bone at a time. You keep your arms straight the whole time. So we're pulling ourselves with our abdominals one bone at a time into the mat, and chin to the chest. The spring will pull you up, so you're resisting that back up one bone at a time. Don't bend your elbows, that's your body trying to use your shoulders instead of your stomach. So straight arms, unroll your spine one bone at a time, and chin to the chest, peel back up one bone at a time. Okay, that is the rollback bar. And then let's go ahead and do some arm springs. You want to work your way up to being able to start that when you're lying on your back and your arms are straight up to the ceiling, that there's no slack in the spring. If you can't start there straight away, if it's just too heavy for you, you can always scoot to your head to begin. Let's have our knees bent and our feet down flat. Press your tailbone down, reach long through the crown of the head, and then of course, pull your stomach muscles in and up. Reach the length of your arms down at your sides. Reach as long as you can and come back up. Reach down long at your sides. Reach as long as you can and come back up. Reach down. Reach up. We're going to do this 5 times. I would do anywhere from 5 to 10. That helps connect the length of your arms into your core, and then you reach down and circle open. Keep the arm muscles reaching as long as you can the whole time. Keep your stomach muscles corseted into your back the whole time. And then reverse the direction. Reach open, reach up. Circle open, reach up. I'm still pulling my stomach in. I'm trying to keep my chest and shoulders open. And I'm trying to keep my spine as decompressed as possible. Reach your arms down at your sides, and then these are little tricep presses. Resist and bend your elbow. Reach. Bend the elbow. Reach. Bend. Reach. Bend. Reach. Bend. Reach. And then bring the arms up. So I would do anywhere from 5 to 10 of each of those. Arms straight up and down and circle open, reverse the circles, and then your tricep presses. Okay, let's do some leg springs. So I have my springs on this hook that's on the opposite side of the push-through bar. If that was too heavy for you, your springs can be lower, that's just fine. Go ahead and place each spring on the feet. And we're going to start off with the frog. So your heels are together, your toes are apart, and your knees are bending a little bit more narrow than shoulder width apart. Bring your hands behind you into the poles. Your hands are a little bit higher than your elbows, so you have about a 90-degree bend in the elbow. Pull your abdominals into your spine, lengthen your back, and then squeeze your heels and reach straight forward. Bend in. Squeeze the heels and reach straight forward. Bend in. Squeeze the heels and reach straight forward. Keep your legs reaching long and circle around, zip together. Around, zip your inner thighs and heels. Around and together. Around and together. Around and together. down, around, together, down, around, together. I'm pressing my arms into the poles. I'm reaching my head and tailbone in opposition, and the length of my legs are stretched while I circle, so I feel my butt and I feel my inner thighs. Bring the heels together and bend your knees into your chest. You can always give your arms a little rest down. So I would do about 5 to 10 frogs, and I do about 5 to 10 circles in each direction. Hands press against the poles. Pull your stomach muscles into your spine. Reach out nice and long. Inner thigh beats. Together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Squeeze the legs together. And again, beat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold and squeeze. And beat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And hold. Bend the legs in. So I would do 3 sets and maybe 8 beats and then squeeze together. The next is walking. Press into your hands, reach your legs out. With straight legs, take little steps down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up. 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to control the steps of my legs and my spine and my pelvis are being controlled by my stomach, so I'm not wiggling all over the place. I'm just moving my legs, reaching long with a little precision down. 2, 4, 5, 6, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heels together, bend your legs in. You can always rest your arms down. Reach your hands behind you, press your legs out. We can do a scissor split, keep the legs straight, one leg down, one leg up. Inner thighs pass through the center. Switch, 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 and switch. And then let's bicycle, which is exactly like it sounds, but of course you have the spring on. So I'm really trying to reach my legs out as long as I can, and I'm using the back of my leg to pull the spring down, so the front of my leg gets some stretch, and the back of my leg and butt gets a little work, and then reverse it. Reach, reach, reach. Heels together, bend the legs in, and then we don't want to end with something asymmetrical, so we're going to do the 4-count frog. Press your hands behind you in the poles, abdominals into your back, reach the legs forward, circle zip your inner thighs, and bend in. Reach forward, circle zip your inner thighs, bend in. Reach, circle zip, bend in, reach, circle zip, and bend in. Great. And then go ahead and take the springs off. Okay, I'm going to show you one more exercise using the roll back bar that I will often use as an ending. It's just a great posture exercise. In fact, I think I'm going to stand up to do this. But you can just as easily stand on the floor. So you're going to zip your heels together, squeeze your inner thighs in your seat. Inhale, draw the bar towards you just so you can feel your stomach muscles and your chest and shoulders open. Look over the shoulder, look over the shoulder, look center, exhale. Inhale, draw the bar, look, look, center, exhale. Inner thighs zipped up, butt working. Inhale, pull the bar, grow tall, look, exhale. And one more big full inhale, look, and exhale. Okay, so that is the introduction to all the springs. Roll back bar, arm springs, leg springs. Thanks for watching, and at this point we are ready to start actually doing some workouts. So stay tuned, and we're just going to start rolling